Hi YouTube, how you doing? This is Bayu here. Today we're gonna have a little show, a little video on cooking a soup using some of the stuff that I've been bottling, like the popular Russian buckwheat, pre-cooked and dried pinto beans, some shell noodles and coditos and long coditos, Mexican product, Peruvian memory failure. See, what kind of seed is it from Peru?
Quinoa.
Sorry, golden quinoa. Not
Quinoa.
mixed. Yeah, quinoa. That's what I said, quinoa. And then a little bit of a split pea. I like a split pea because it thickens the soup. So we're not going to use a lot because I want you to see that these 5 containers can feed you for at least, I would say probably 7 to 10 days. And I have a little bit of grilled chicken that I saved for the soup, but we're not going to put this at the beginning. So, maybe 1 spoon. Okay, here's the spoon right here. One and a half a spoon of green peas, okay? So we're gonna do at least 1 spoon. So you know the measurement that I will use. 1 spoon of quinoa. My producer said quinoa. Yeah, it's Quechua, not English, no Spanish. Noodles, shell noodles with 2 big long coditos. Okay, we're not gonna put rice because we have the green peas. Okay, we're gonna put 2 cups of pinto beans. I should have put this later, but I wanted to got it completely break up. Okay, and then we're gonna put. Now the problem with buckwheat is it takes a lot of water, guys. Okay. 1, 2. Now, if you can see, can you see it, producer? Okay. Right there, can you see it? It's about 3/4 full of a regular cup. This is a cup. This is a East German canteen cup. So it's okay. So we are going to put at least 2 to 1. 2 cups of water filled inside my Russian mess kit, typical Russian mess kit. I made a lid for it. We're going to put it out there in the grill. And then we're going to stop over here. And then when we come back, we are going to show you how much water we put and all that. I'll be right back. We're going to use a Korean container of propane butane gas, and the Korean torch to light up a grill. And you can take a look and see how easy it is to Piazza die on this one. So basically, you use a little bit of butane gas in this torch. by the way, have you heard the latest geopolitical tsunami taking place in Mexico and the U.S.? The last Secretary of Defense from Mexico, a 4-star General Cienfuegos, has been arrested in L.A. He's supposed to be El Padrino of the a group that used to have bring drugs over here by the tons to the U.S. And the funny part is the director of the CIA was in Mexico City talking with the president last week. So now we understand. It's not confirmed because they're not going to confirm anything. That basically what the director went to do in Mexico City, talk to the president AMLO, is to clear the arrest with him. Yeah, you didn't put a 4-star general in jail and accuse him of being the kingpin, El Padrino, without the proven authority. In this case, will be the president himself. Okay, guys, I think I have it, so we're gonna. Okay, that's enough. So, I put 2 containers full of 2.5 containers of these full of water. So I want you to take a look. This is my clean area. Producer. So the Russian mess kit is about almost half full of water and half full of water. Yes, half water, and the few beans are floating, a few quinoa too, but we're gonna put it over here on top. Okay. I wish this would stay right there. And then we're gonna get this lid, and we're gonna let it cook a good 20 minutes. Okay. Let me go ahead and okay, so direct on the coal, not mineral coal, but wooden coal. That's the one that I like. Okay, cut. Make sure you, after 15 minutes or as soon as it's boiling, you stir the soup up, okay? And as you notice, we not use a lot. We use only like a teaspoon of each best grain that we use. Besides, not grain quite all of them, but the quinoa is a seed, not a grain. Okay, so we're doing okay right now. I want to put this right here to make sure that it doesn't flip over, because it's resting right on the. See, that's not good. Okay, that's about it. Let's. It has been cooking for what? 5, 10, 15, almost 20 minutes. Let it go another 20 minutes. Then I'm going to put this piece of coal right here, so I want to support my pot, so it doesn't. It doesn't flip towards me. Right there. See, moving. I don't like that. Okay, you two, let me get my tea out of the way. Tea and mineral water. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and I want you to take a look. This is a Russian lid, and then I want you to see how thick it is. Okay, some of you, if you're not familiar with quinoa, will underestimate the importance of the seed. It's a seed, not a grain, okay? Remember that. Don't argue with the South Americans. I know some people that are clueless. No, it's a seed. Now, can you see if you had the noodles, you had the dry pinto beans, you had the quinoa, and you had the little bit of a teaspoon of right here. See the split peas. So let's count it. The noodles, split peas, dry pinto beans, buckwheat, 5. So you got 4 grains and 1 seed. I didn't put any potatoes. I did put a little bit of seasoning, okay? Remember, without seasoning, the food is flat. And then, I'm sorry, I cannot eat that. The split pea needs a little bit more time, but you solve the problem having it soaking water in a little plastic bag for overnight. And then the next morning, just put the bag with this, start having soaking water in the pot. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the Russian mezquite. Now this is the difference between the U.S., the GI stainless steel aluminum cup, and the Russian, the German, the Norwegian, the Finnish, the Swedish, the Polish. This is more appropriate for cooking out in the field than any US or British style stainless steel cup. Okay? And then they have been used in those European army for the longest amount of time. So this belief that aluminum kills you. Funny baloney. Maybe if it's not food grade, or if you put some more minerals in the aluminum, then probably could be bad. Or your old style aluminum. Now look at the noodles. See? I have a little bit of cumin, a little bit of chicken bouillon, a little bit of smoked paprika, and that's and chopped chives. Okay, so as I told you before, 1 teaspoon of each of those grains will make basically 1.5 of this. Now this is 1.5 is a whole meal. Actually, it's too much for one person. Not counting the piece of bread or the or anything else you want to put a little bit of meat on the side, a little bit of squirrel or whatever you harvest, and it's a great meal. Now, why it's not dry? Because out in the field, soups are the first food. The Germans have the German stove. The Russian had the German stove and the typical blap of very hot buckwheat and potatoes and stuff. That's World War II was meal. And if you have seen those movies, real movies, not Hollywood crap, you see the pack carrier of the GI style, US GI style aluminum container with they bring the food to you with the little cylinder, so sort of like a cone, not quite cylinder, but almost like a rectangle. They can put 3 stuff in one of those that you can carry. That the German soldiers carry in the back. The rice, the porridge. That's the word that I was looking for. And any other stuff, coffee. So it is meal that is cooked in the rear and brought forward to the lines, the fighting line. Well, guys, short and sweet. I hope this is not a long movie, but remember about my movie before this. They'll show you my Gatorade containers. Why I like those containers? Because you got a big mouth, a little fat, so you can put almost 2 pounds of stuff in there. But look at this. If you like hot sauce, you put a little bit of hot sauce. Heaven. Done in the 45 minutes of fire. Healthy for you. No grease, no fat, no hamburger, no bacon. Maybe you can put a little bit of Parmesan cheese, but more than that, you're ruining it if you put something else. Short and sweet, guys. Thank you for watching. Consider this for emergency. Have a little pack with you. You're never gonna go wrong, and you're not gonna hunt for anything because you had your food with you. Talk to you later. Behave. Bye. Take me your tea.